영상의 구성은 다음과 같습니다. 그럼 한번 시작해 볼까요?
BK is not the only fast food giant facing legal beef. BK is not the only fast food giant facing legal beef. BK is not the only fast food giant facing legal beef. BK is not the only fast food giant facing legal beef. So before we talk about this sentence and this word question, do you like beef?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay.
Mhm.
And you know where beef comes from, right?
Beef comes from cow.
Yep. So you might see this and think, oh, we're talking about what we're having for dinner tonight because we're talking about beef. However, the word beef has at least one other meaning.
Really?
Yep. And that's this one. And I think it's kind of fun. Well, in addition to my lovely hat, I think it's kind of fun that some of the words they've chosen, because Burger King, or BK, they put it here, but that's just abbreviation for Burger King, is a fast food restaurant that sells, I would say, primarily beef sandwiches, burgers.
Beef patties, you mean, right?
Beef patties. Yeah.
Yes.
Beef sandwiches, beef patties, right?
Mhm.
So they primarily, maybe they have chicken and some other things, but I would say their main is beef. So it's kind of interesting that they chose that word here, that the company's facing legal beef, because it's really not the actual cow, but yet it is a beef restaurant.
Interesting.
Makes
That's
sense?
like brilliant.
Yeah, it's really a good use of words, I think. I'm very intentional on their part. So the sentence is BK, Burger King, and is not the only fast food giant facing legal beef. So, yeah. Do you know what that means, a fast food giant?
Fast food, probably company, but really like a big one. For example, like
Yes.
McDonald's, things like
Yep.
that.
That's exactly it. So, not a giant like, Jack and the Beanstalk giant, but giant in terms of like mega company, really well known, most popular.
Gotcha. Like a
So
conglomerate kind of? No.
conglomerate. Yeah, I guess
But I don't think
so.
you can.
Although
Yeah.
truthfully, I have to look up the word conglomerate and what it means.
What about big player?
Big player.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So, yeah, good job. How about reading the sentence for me?
Sure. BK is not the only fast food giant facing legal beef.
Legal beef. Okay, good job. Well done. So, any ideas just from from what you watch in the video, or from the other words in this sentence, what beef means here, since it does not mean meat?
Legal beef. Legal argument?
You got it.
Oh,
Very close, right?
thank you.
So they, if you have a beef, it's to have fault or blame against either another person or a thing. So here the thing would be that the company, not an actual person. But yeah, to have problems with them, to have trouble, and you're kind of blaming it on somebody else. And what did you say again was you thought the meaning might be?
What did I say? Legal argument.
Argument. Yeah. So there's legal trouble. Legal trouble is brewing. That was something else from the video over this situation and circumstance.
I see.
Okay. So here's another sentence that might help explain beef used this way. My main beef about the job is that I have to work weekends, right? But I could substitute out the word beef for complaint.
I see.
And like even in the sentence in the video is facing legal beef. I would have thought they might have said legal trouble. That's why I think they purposefully chose the word beef. Since it's Burger King.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. How about do you have to work weekends?
I used to, but not anymore.
Yay. Yep.
Yes.
It's kind of nice to have the weekend for yourself, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of good or bad because, you can take one day off, during the weekdays so that you can go. I mean, it's not crowded if you go to like a
Good
downtown
point.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, just to have a day when most people are working to do other things, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So how about my working weekend sentence? Would you read that for me, please?
Of course. My main beef about the job is that I have to work weekends.
Yep. Perfect. Well done. You sound pretty close to a native speaker there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So isn't this what you like to do?
Thanks to
Oh,
you. I'm learning
yeah.
English from you. So
I'm here to help. Okay.
thank you.
Some synonyms for beef. You know, my main complaint, my main gripe, my main concern, my main allegation.
Mm,
I really think complaint is the best word, and maybe trouble. I could have done trouble as a good synonym too. So
okay.
and or problem perhaps. My main problem about the job.
Gotcha. Problem, complaint. Okay.
Yeah.
What
So
about issue? Issue
yep, I think issue that could
as
work
well.
too. But you have to, but an issue can kind of be good depending on how it's used. So you'd have to kind of make sure you said, even tone of voice, you know, my main issue about the job is that I
Oh,
have to
okay.
work weekends.
Mhm.
So that should tell you that I don't like it. But I could say, you know, my main issue about the job is that I get to work weekends.
Mm,
And that might tell you that, oh, I'm thrilled that
gotcha.
I have to do that. So
So
sometimes you have to listen to the
tone.
voice and the other words to know exactly how a word is used.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Questions about beef?
Beef, not really.
Okay.
It makes me really not hangry, but hungry.
Good. Glad
But
to hear that. Please don't be hangry at me.
no one.
Okay. So other than a burger, how'd you like to use the word beef in a sentence? Give
Beef.
that a try.
Okay. What about this? Where's your beef? You've been talking him down all day today.
Okay. Good.
That's good?
Right. So yeah. So what's your beef? Like, what's your problem? What's your trouble?
Yeah.
So good job. That really captured the meaning of the word.
Thank you.
Are you going to have burgers for dinner tonight?
I might, but
And if you go to Burger King, you can get a crown.
definitely for sure.
Okay.